In a cinematic first, both Queen Elizabeth II from The Crown and the real Queen Elizabeth feature in Paddington in Peru. Olivia Colman's all-singing, guitar-wielding, and the sound of music inspired nun, who runs a home for retired bears, is one of the noisier and wildly entertaining new additions to the franchise. But the late monarch's appearance is a little more subtle. A brief glimpse of a photo showing her having afternoon tea with Paddington taken from a short video that was made as part of her 2022 Platinum Jubilee celebrations. Blink and you miss it maybe, but it'll likely stir up a few emotions for many, Her Majesty pulling a marmalade sandwich out of her handbag in the Jubilee sketch. "I keep mine in here for later," she says after Paddington offers her one from under his hat, was their last image of the Queen. When she passed away just a few months later, among the flowers and cards left across the UK in tribute were hundreds of Paddington Bear dolls and marmalade sandwiches. It got so bad that people were eventually asked to stop bringing the sandwiches because of the negative impact they were having on the wildlife. However fleeting, this very special moment in the long-awaited third Paddington film needed approval from Buckingham Palace. It came with the consent and agreement of the royal household, assures Ron Halpern, head of global productions at France's Studio Canal, which fully financed Paddington in Peru and is releasing it in the UK on November 8th. Columbia Pictures will release it in the US on January 17th. The royal family were actually very happy for it to happen, claims producer Rosie Allison. But we don't like to make a big deal of it because Paddington's obviously a very modest fellow. That's not the only VIP treatment Paddington in Peru received. As the title suggests, where the previous films in the live-action/CGI Paddington franchise, both from writer-director Paul King, followed the gentle-natured and naively curious bear as he settled in London with his adoptive family, the Browns. In the threequel, he's heading back to his homeland, where, alongside Coleman, he meets fellow newbie Antonio Banderas.